All right, it says we're live, and hopefully the earpiece is going to work. And the other day when I listened to the playback, it didn't sound so great. Let's see how it goes. I said I had enough service, so I'm going to try that. We'll see what happens. I just got here and got set up. I was at my big dock for a little bit, trying to get some bait fishing in. I had no luck. And I put my rods out while I was there and had no luck with the catfishing. And so I figured I'd come over here and try this for a little bit. I'm in a less muddy spot. I haven't fished on the side. Well, maybe I have some time ago, but it's been a while. But I will say, I was proud of my bait casting skills. I got that out there. Well, out there for me, I should say. Not a miracle mile by any means. I'm not seeing any chat as of yet. Hopefully it's working. This is over here. All right. I think I got the chat working. I had to just hit a button over there. Hi, John. Welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping in. So the other day when I was on here, my chat stayed on the screen. I am on my iPad. Maybe there's a difference. I'm not sure, but it's not staying today. Let's see. I'm gonna have to move a little closer so I can see him. Blind. Oh, well, hello to everybody coming in. New names to me. I appreciate you popping in. So, I'm fishing in Virginia for those that don't know, and I typically will fish Lake Gaston. I was on Lake Gaston earlier, but now I'm on Kerr Lake. And the bait casters are somewhat new to me, so I'm practicing with that. But I think I did all right today. I feel like I got out there pretty good. All right, languages I don't understand. I'm sorry. And I wasn't able to get on the bait today, so I am fishing with, what does that say? It's horrible that I can't see. AB, hello, hello. I I did not get on any bait. I have had a hard time fishing for bait lately, so I'm fishing with chicken. And we are fishing for catfish. Hopefully. I'm gonna go in here. Let's see what we can get there. Trying to, I'm not sure. When I'm on my phone, when I did this live stream in the vertical format the other day, I was on my phone and my chat stayed right up there, but now it just keeps disappearing. So I was sorry that I'm kind of fooling around with that a little bit. From Italy. Well, hello, welcome in. Holy smokes. It's amazing how we can reach so far across the world on these things. So I think I'm hiding my rod there, but yeah, I'm out here trying to get some catfishing in. Usually I'm using bluegill. I had a hard time catching the bluegill, so I'm using chicken, and I am on Kerr Lake in Virginia, and we're hoping to get on either some blues, the channel, or potentially a flathead. Who knows? We don't know until we throw, they say. I keep fidgeting around here until I can get situated where I can see. From the UK. Woohoo! South Korea. Holy smokes. Bali. Wow, you guys are all over the place. That's amazing. Well, welcome in to everybody that's coming in and that's new to my channel. Yes, I've used the live bait. Not too often. Usually what happens is if I'm fishing for bluegill, I will keep them alive in my live well until I'm ready to use them. If I throw them on live, it's very rare, and usually I'll do that if I feel like I'm going to catch maybe a flathead or something. I'll do the live bait. Where I used to fish in South Carolina, the gar were attracted to the live bait quite a bit. So from Steel Bridge, LGBASS are still over there. Good job catching the bait. I wish my chat would stay on. I don't know how to fix that. I feel like I should have sat on the other side of the camera. Maybe I would have had better luck actually seeing without having my fingers all in the way there. So I was out here yesterday, but it was super windy. Super windy. It was just ridiculous how windy it was. Today was very windy as well. It seems like it's kind of slowed down now. Um, but where I was yesterday was pretty much in the mud and the muck. So I definitely got my muck boots muddy on that one. But I did get a takedown. I just didn't get a hookup. So I'm hoping today we can hook up. And my PB Blue Cat is 50 pounds, 2 ounces. I don't expect that I'll get that here, but you never know. But that's my goal, is to beat the 50-pounder. And my PB flathead is about 18 pounds, I believe it is. So 18 pounds, 11 ounces, I think it was. So I'm just waiting for the fishing to pick back up enough to be catching on a regular basis. So right now, I'm not hooking up too well on the bank. The boaters are doing pretty well. South Korea, wow. Do they even have catfish over there in South Korea? I know. I'm originally from New Hampshire, and we didn't have. We had hornpout, but we didn't have catfish. I think what's happening for me right there is there's just enough glare that it's just kind of hard to imagine that there's glare because it's really not sunny out. But the glass on the screen is kind of making it hard to see. Well, Tom, you would have been proud of my cast. I was like, "Woo! Look at that thing fly!" It was great. Now, if we could just get a takedown. One fish, one fish. I'd be happy with just one fish. It's been that long. So I'm not going to be live for very long, but I wanted to get out here and do some. I'm going to just move you guys in a little bit. But then I feel like I'm sitting right on top of the camera here. Quite warm today, 5:30 in the morning now. Wow. We're pushing 5:30 at night. So Bold Lion in the house. Hello. You finally get to meet me. Are you coming to the gathering in Tennessee? I saw you on Two Stands Live and see. So it looks like TV with the thumbs up. Minnow Dunker's in the house. Hello. Well, I don't know about being pretty. I'm just old. But thank you so much. Yay, we're fishing. Randy in the house. Hello, Randy. I feel like I should have maybe sat on the other side and then I would be able to actually see the names popping up a little bit. Breaking those new rods in, yes. So, and actually, I have one of the older rods out. So I had two or three rods. I think I had three rods that Tom set me up with the Abu Garcia reels. So then we picked up. I don't even know how many rods. I know I got three more rods at home that need new reels on them. But I picked up three of the Mancats reels, which match the poles that they're on. I don't know if you guys can see that with me in the way. And I am, for those that don't know, I'm switching from the spin casters to the bait casters. So I'm trying to get some practice in with that. Bo Lion says, oh no, I mean, I get to finally get to put a face. Oh, you've never seen me live. Dunkus is right. You're a beautiful country lady, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, so yes, I've been trying to get out a little bit more and doing some of the casting here just so that I can get a feel for that and put. Actually, I feel like I haven't done that bad. I have birds nested them a couple of times, but really not that bad. Nothing I couldn't undo. And I think that's how you learn. You know, if you do it and you mess up enough times, then you're going to go, oh, don't do that again. Hmm. So I'm hoping to get some bell noises. Let's go. I got bells on top of all these. Hopefully you guys are seeing these all right. I know my head's in the way, and you're seeing half my face because I'm trying to stay out of the way of the rods. So you're not going to be able to see one of them, that's all. Yeah, Bovine, that would be a heck of a trip for you. Aren't you in the UK? But Martin's in the UK, and he comes this way on occasion. Miracle. So as I was saying yesterday, I was in a different spot over here, same body of water, but in a different side, and trying to get out of the wind is really what I was doing. But I was in the muck, so it's less mucky over here, which is nice. I almost feel like I'm gonna just try to move you guys this way. Let's see what this does. If I could sit on this side, I don't know. Those who know me well. I'm a fidgeter. Fishing with Tito in the house. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to move in a little bit into the picture here. So I'm going to try that. Hopefully, I'll get situated and stop fidgeting. So you're probably not going to be able to see the rods behind me. That's going to be the problem. But hopefully, if nothing else, I'll hear the bells. Get on them fish. We'll get on them. All right. Wow, now I can see them. So Minnow Dunker says, I like Abus, get enough pro rockets that I should own stock in the company. Great minds think alike. Awesome. I want to say is it Leanne? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sit at an angle to see the rods. Also in the back, yeah. It's I've got to be able to see the chat and so that you can see the rods. I can hear the rods because I got bells on them. So Uncle Donner, hello. Oh, Bowlines, no, in Texas, but I drive a Crown Vic, so an older in-town mileage kind of car, not really for traveling far. I get you. I get you. Yeah, I'm not used to doing vertical. I usually will do a horizontal live, so I apologize. I'm not proficient in sitting in front of this camera like this. Hopefully, I'll get it figured out one of these days so that you can see all the rods and me. But yeah, I'm trying to, maybe if I sit you back there a little bit, maybe. We'll see if I can still see the chat. That's the problem. What I ought to do is put you guys up higher than I am. Then you'll be able to see everything. You'll see it all. Michael, hello, welcome in. I am doing pretty well today. I'm just a little frustrated that my bait catching skills are really lacking. So because I couldn't catch any bluegill, I'm out here fishing with chicken today. Yeah, I think what I do see a lot of times is people will, let's try moving a little bit. People will only fish with 3 rods when they're doing the live streams, which I can kind of see why, because you can't see the other one. And I keep trying to move just so we can see them, but hopefully it's not that one that I'm blocking that gets the tape down. Chicken liver, I've tried the chicken liver before. I find that it's hard to stay on the hook, but and if you're using what's the mesh that they put that in sometimes, but it's just so messy. But what I did find was with chicken liver, if you take your lighter just around your hook or whatever, and you cook that meat the pantyhose too, and you cook the meat just enough a little bit around the hook, it'll stay on. Mike Chavez in the house. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for popping in. Um, but it's messy. You know, a lot of people will use what they call the stink bait too, and that's just nasty. Although I'm close to having stink bait because the chicken that I've had in my car for a couple of days. It doesn't stink yet though, but I put the chicken in a sea salt, so it's gotten pretty tough. So I assume you guys can hear me okay. South Africa. Well, Mark, welcome in. Soaking the garlic the night before works. Yep. So I've tried a lot of different things, like garlic salt, tried doing that. Tom suggested the Italian dressing, so I have some that have been soaked in the Italian dressing and just some that I do in the sea salt. Honestly, I don't think the chicken works the best out here anyway, but Tom right now is out bait fishing and he sent me a picture that he actually did catch a bluegill. So, yeah, and the garlic salt. I'll try that, Uncle Don. I think I've done that before. But will the garlic salt also toughen up the meat a little bit like sea salt does? Rotten chicken should definitely catch a catfish. You would think so, Michael. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it works that well. I wish this chat would stay up there. Oh, if all you want are channels, then that stuff works, yeah. I think you look like you're at least 34, just my honest opinion. I wish. I appreciate that. I think you're just fibbing me now. Yeah, good for the river snake bait and the yep. Stick with the cut baits for the blues. Yep. They say that big baits hit or big fish hit big baits, but I really honest, same thing with the hooks, a lot of times they think smaller hooks and catch more fish but honestly I think even a small fish will take a big hook, believe it or not. They do and vice versa. Sometimes you think that you're gonna get a big fish and or a little fish and on the smaller hook and it's a big fish. So I don't take a lot of stock in that. I mean, there's certainly a lot of information out there, and I have not been fishing long enough to experience a whole lot of the different stuff, so I'm still kind of learning. I've been fishing maybe the last 5 years for catfish. Yeah, the salt will definitely toughen it up. I've gotten that for sure. A 15-pound channel cat? Oh, in Connecticut. I'm from New Hampshire originally. No, ma'am, I am full lying because I am blunt honest. Maybe too blunt. I love it. Maybe too, I wish this damn thing would stay up there. Maybe too blunt honest, but if I give a lady a compliment, I mean it. I just think women in general are fantastic. Just wanted to encourage you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, Uncle John says, Laura, you have come a long way. Ooh, the last couple of years. Thank you, Uncle John. I appreciate that. I've certainly had some great coaches. Parker Fishing, hello, welcome in. You're actually not, your name's not new because I've seen your name in the chat, so welcome aboard. I think you were looking to gain some subs in Angie's Fishing. So if you drop X in my chat, it should drop, it'll drop your channel and maybe you'll pick up some subs. Catfish Cameron, boy, I miss you a lot. No bites so far. Yeah, I'm in big. Well, yeah. I mean, we didn't have the big. We really didn't have the big catfish in South Carolina. Well, 30-pounders. I mean, I guess if you were in a boat, maybe you had a chance of getting something bigger. Yeah, let's see. And okay, so Nightbot's dropping some stuff in there. That should have dropped something to thank my members. So typing Randy will drop a thank you to Randy. Typing Mike. It's either typing Mike or Mike C. I can't remember which it is, but Nightbot was supposed to be in there thanking everybody for their membership. So since I don't see that happening, thank you to my members. Mike Chavez is one of those. Randy Weidman's one of those. And LGBASS is the ultimate Xplora fan. So thank you very much to LGBASS. He's out there catching some bait because I believe that LGBASS is going to be fishing on the famous dock tonight. They've been running water. So we have Lake Gaston is between two dams. And lately the water's just been super high. The weather's been horrible. And so they've been opening the dam on both ends. And that current is just flowing super strong through there. And so that also makes it hard to do any bait fishing anywhere. But um, they had turned the water off for a little bit today. And channel member for 1 month. Woo, go Lori. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that very, very much. More than you know. And I love seeing that, the badges. I wish I could change the colors of the background. I haven't quite figured that out. I haven't played with that enough. So you can't click on the Nightbot link for Parker's Fishing. It's not working. Oh, no. That's interesting. I'm not sure. Mike Cole's not even in my chat, and Nightbot just dropped that one. So now we know. Oh, there's Mike Cole in the house. Well, I'm going to have to look. The link isn't working. Thank you for letting me know that. So Nightbot is something new for me. And Mike Cole, I've missed you so much. I'm glad you're in. Thank you for dropping that link. I appreciate that. And I couldn't wait for you to come in just so you could see that. Brenda, much love to you as well. Thank you very much for popping in. I appreciate that. I know Mike Cole does not like the vertical live, so I appreciate you coming in even though you don't like the vertical. So Cameron says, oh yeah, links do not work on the phone on vertical live, only on the computer. Oh, so if you were on the computer, you would be able to click on Nightbot's link. Is that what you're telling me? But if you're on your phone, you cannot. So it's not because my link is broken. It's really just because of the people are either on their phone versus the computer. I'm just trying to understand before I go trying to mess with it. Still not working. I hate Apple phones. I can't even talk and chat when I am on live. Yeah, you had a little bit of a problem with that, but I don't necessarily think it's the phone. But you can also get an earpiece. So I have an earpiece in. That way there, if I get up and walk around, you can hear me. Just in case I get that massive takedown and then I'm up there. But I cuss like a truck driver, so you're probably better off not hearing me. If you are blue, you can see other people, their links. Those links would work on the computer, yes, but not on the phone in vertical. Interesting. Yes, if you're blue, let's see. If you're blue, I think that you can just click on the person's name. So if somebody's a mod, maybe test that out to make sure that in vertical you can still click on somebody's name to get to their channel. Well, that's a bummer. I was really hopeful because I thought that would be helpful to have that in the chat, but I did not realize it does work. Thank you. Michael says that's how I just did it. Perfect. Michael went in there, snagged your link, and dropped it, so everybody should be able to click on that link. So I did my channel. I had everybody was a mod for that reason, so you could click on each other's stuff and share the stuff. But what I found a lot of times, well, I had Nightbot come in, so I think that's helpful. And the mods I have, like that, Mike Cole was dropping a link, and I think some people do watch in the background. But a lot of times, I was finding that the people that were moderators were really not using that. There's Alvin. And so I had all these people that were blue, but they weren't really, unless maybe they were clicking on other people's link, maybe. Yeah, so there's another, Nightbot links will work as intended on a horizontal live. Okay, interesting. They should fix that because now they're pushing these vertical lives. Um, and if they're going to push the vertical lives, then I think they should fix that so that everything works properly. And please hit the thumbs up while you're in here. I'm a thumbs up collector. I don't know what good it does, but I'm a thumbs up collector. The most I've ever gotten is 200. I'm not going to be out here that long for 200 thumbs up, but I'll take as many as I can get. I appreciate it. Well, and then there's the good thing. So if nothing else, somebody can just go find your channel as well by looking at it. It looks funny on the big screen. Yeah, I'm sure because you only have like this much. Are you saying the live looks funny or I look funny? Funny. Yeah, I think you only see this much and then the rest is like black. $300 for a cord. I've got the new iPhone. I don't pay $300 for no cord. What are they trying to do out there to you? You can go to a Walmart, whatever. You just gotta get the right one. How can I'm like, how can I cook frog legs? You have a video on that. I went fishing at the seafood truck. Love it. Yes, definitely go check out Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez channel. Um, Mike Cole sticks gummies on his tatas, but who are we to judge? Fry them like chicken or fish. All right, let's see if we can do this. So, it's interesting though, because like you kind of have no choice but to make everybody a moderator just so that they can interact, it seems. But no, I don't have a frog video. Well, there you go. There's some new content. I think it sounds like you need to have a frog leg video. Yeah. So the cord, they have what do they call they're like a charging plug for lightning charging. But you don't have to do a lightning charge. So you can get a cord like I don't have one out here I can show you. But you can go USB to C, I believe is what you're going to want. So you don't have to use the lightning cord. You can definitely find in the regular store. My truck stop next to my house has the USB to C cords. All I'm missing is the frog. Hmm. I've never had frog legs, but I understand they taste like chicken. And in my mind, I'm thinking if they taste like chicken, why not just eat chicken? I mean, how much meat are you really getting off a frog leg? Well, because most people already had that cord, and because it's a special. It is. It's just a pain. I can't. I've had iPhones my entire. I mean, way back when iPhones were like the size of your shoe, like iPhone 4 or something like that. I'm so glad the wind kind of slowed down. And just make sure I didn't miss anything up there. Frog legs taste amazing because they taste like frog. Do they? I mean, do they taste like frogs? I mean, that just doesn't even sound appetizing to me. But, you know, I'm from New Hampshire, and on the way up there on the East Coast. So our ocean fish, cold water fishing, is different. And so when I moved down to Myrtle Beach, I honestly didn't. They didn't have had it because it's not something that is in their water, and that's what I was just eating, that kind of thing. And then I never had catfish until moving down to Myrtle Beach. And then once I got into trying the catfish and at a restaurant, I have had a catfish caught and cooked. Um, but out of the restaurant is just easier, and I like that. We are not paying $300 for a charger. No, you don't have to pay $300 for the charger. You pay like $20 maybe. No, you can use the cord that it came with in your car, unless you have an older car. The newer cars have that port that you can plug the end of that cord into. You don't have to buy Apple earbuds. You don't have to do anything that you're saying right now. Are you new to the Apple? That's what it sounds like. This is not an Apple earbud. You take it out. I believe I actually have. I have a link. If you look at my description, there should be a link for these earbuds, and you can get them. You don't have to get them in the rose color. They're not Apple. I love Apple too, with cinnamon on it. The frog legs are awesome. They are awesome. Come on, fish. Even one bite would be amazing. I'd be thrilled to death. The sun's coming out a little bit. That's nice. Wow, I think this is a first for me. 22 in chat and 22 thumbs up. Woo, you guys rock. Thank you so very much. Yes, bolt line. You definitely don't have to have any of that Apple stuff. And even the cords, you don't have to have an Apple cord. Look for, I believe, if it's the newest iPhone that you have, you want to go USB to C. Um, and you can find those cords anywhere. So the cord that came with it is like a lightning charger, so you can get the lightning uh, piece to plug into the outlet. I have that as well. And the earbuds, any earbuds will do. Most. You got to be careful on what you pick up for earbuds. Well, Cameron, unfortunately today the bait is chicken. I put some um, Italian dressing on some chicken yesterday and sea salt on the other chicken. So that's what I have out here is a mix of both. Yesterday I did get a takedown on it. I did not hook up, but I did get a takedown, so that was somewhat encouraging. I have not been able to catch bait. Tom is out there right now. He's doing some bait fishing, and I think he plans on fishing the dock. So um, I'm sorry that membership thing keeps popping up. I thought I put a timer on it so it wouldn't come up that often, unless I've been live that often, that long, and I haven't. I'm not hearing anything, but maybe if I stare at it long enough. So yeah, so like I said, the Nightbot thing is still somewhat new, and I'll have to get in there again. It looks like maybe the Type X thing. If it's not working, and I apologize for that, but I'm definitely going to have to fix the timer on. Actually, I should be able to do that right now. Um, so what's the one that keeps popping up right now? Oh, that's new. Check out the Fat Boy Rigs. Yes, check out fatboyrigs.com. And when purchasing the X rig, use code Xplora for 10% off. Absolutely. That's going to be a real bummer if that link doesn't work. I'm going to go get one of those X rigs so I can show it off to you guys. So what I'm drinking today is vitamin water. It's just a vitamin water zero. It doesn't have any sugar or anything. And I like the pomegranate one. Asia blueberry pomegranate. All right, so we're gonna fix it so that let's see. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Guess I'm not gonna be able to fix it right here. I will fix it so it won't be so annoying. I thought I did. I thought I fixed it the last night or the night before too, but it just seems like it's still. Um, but Lion, I don't want to leave, but today is wash clothes day, so have an amazing day, everyone. It was an honor to meet you today, Laura. Um, please see yourself as the beautiful lady you are. Well, thank you very much. What a nice compliment. I appreciate that. Cast iron pizza, Mike Chavez. Woo, that sounds awesome. So I just want to see. I'm looking to see where that link is. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. So I'm on my phone and I clicked that link about where it dropped the channel link. Oh, maybe because I'm a moderator. Oh no, because it brought me to Nightbot. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna go get one of those X rigs so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. Now I'm definitely sitting in front of the road. All right. So these are Palmetto Cats at Boy Rigs. And you can go to fatboy.com. .com. And these are the X rigs. He named this rig after your very own Laura, the Explorer. And if you go to the website, there's lots of nice rigs on there. And this is just one of many. And they do come with 10-aught hooks. Mine do not have 10-aught hooks because I typically am not using 10-aught. So I actually am using a 9-aught hook right now. But I typically am not fishing a 10-aught, but you do get them with the 10-aught. And I want to say it's 80-pound test on the Lidl line. But the X rigs, I won't lose any pieces here, come with the purple float. And that's what I typically use on my setup. It has the pink Versa rattle and the pink bead. And then again, my hooks, Kevin sent me these with the smaller hooks. But when you buy them off the website, they will come with the 10-aught hook and the 80-pound leader line. And this has a 3-way swivel on there. Whoop. So you can put your weight on there and then tie that to your main line. So definitely check them out. But if you do, and you're interested in buying the X rig, use code Xplora and get your 10% off. I'm hoping these sell like hotcakes, just so I can prove purple floats are the bomb.com. All right. Well, I'm so sorry that uh, link isn't working. I can sit back here now and actually probably read chat without being right up in the camera. All right, there we go. Richard Jones, hello, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. I'm learning that Nightbot, the links, you can't pick them up off the phone. I did not know that. You do, Uncle Don? You use those swivels? Nice. You like them, obviously, then. I haven't used one yet. But I do have the purple floats on there. I was using the purple floats beforehand. Anyway, they were hard to get. That's the other thing. So purple floats are hard to get, but you can get them if you go to fatboyrigs.com and you can get the purple rig right on there, the X rig. And if you haven't been there yet, there are lots of other really nice looking rigs that he's got on there. So hopefully you guys will go visit and take a look. So one thing, I don't know. I'm going to try again here now that you dropped that link, Parker. Yeah, no, it brings me right to Nightbot. Hmm. Richard Jones, apologies for not being seen so often on the live due to time zones. I don't blame you. And I'm going to make you blue here. I took moderators off because I thought Nightbot was in there doing its thing, but I'm finding out now that that's not really working. I didn't know that. So, but as you guys know, if you've been in my channel for a period of time, was a time that everybody was in there blue. And we'll pick it up. There's Mike Cole saying hello to Alvin. I think I'm caught up on everybody. I'll make Bull Light and a moderator as well. And then hopefully you guys can just go back to clicking on people's channel links and getting there from that way. No worries, Richard. Don't worry about it. There's plenty of people. that are moderators and doing the moderator thing. You know, I thought Nightbot was going to be, you could drop your channel link, and then I thought Nightbot was going to be helpful with that. But again, I'm just finding out now that you can't even click on the channel links when you're doing the vertical lives. I don't know if it works on the horizontal lives, but I think Cameron was saying it doesn't work on a phone, period. You actually have to be on a laptop for it to work. And I think I'm caught up. So please do hit the like button if you have not done that already. I'm collecting my likes. I appreciate that very much. So Uncle Don says, using those swivels allows me to adjust the height of my bait off the bottom. Interesting. See, I don't know enough about them. Um, you'll have to do a video. How about that? Have you already done a video on these? I think you should do a video on this. A how-to. Yes. Links do work on the horizontal and the phone. Okay. Thank you for confirming. I'm sorry. I'm just slow on the take. Well, Mike Cole would like it if I went to horizontal, but everybody was prompting me to do these vertical lives, and so I thought I would try a couple out and see how they go. Of course, I'm trying to grow my channel. It would also be helpful if I was catching some fish, but so far we're not doing so well. And yeah, it looks like Nightbot might have slowed down. A couple of those were set to be like on the hour or something, so it shouldn't come up too often. YouTube is definitely not consistent at all. Come on, fish. I thought I cast it out pretty good, so hopefully I got a little bit of distance on there. Definitely not going to be no miracle mile, I can tell you that. I think it'll be a while before I get casting that good. This wind is super annoying. It looks like I might be lagging a little bit too, so if I am lagging, I apologize for that as well. All right, let's go. We got 30 thumbs up. Woohoo! You guys are the bomb.com. I appreciate it very much. Come on, fish. It's kind of nice out here with the sun, though, for a change. I'm sitting down in a hole. It's really weird because I can't really see. I see my car sitting like right there. But I can't see anything else up over the hill. Come on, fish. Come on. Oh, good. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate that. So put your weight on the eyelet that's left. The length of your lead will determine the distance off the bottom. Well, that's no different really than what we're doing now, right? I mean, oh, now I see what you're saying. So it kind of acts like, because the weight will hold to the bottom and then your leader line is what's floating out there. So the shorter the line, obviously, you're going to be closer to the bottom. The longer the line, you'll be able to float up a little bit more. So the weight actually holds the weight stays at the bottom, and then your leader line is able to float upward. But I don't see how that's any different than like what I'm doing right now because I have my leader lines are different lengths. I never cut them at the same length. But although I do have a no, because I have a sliding weight on there. I actually have the no, I don't have the no rolls. Tom used the no rolls. I should switch to that. But I'm using, I think they're the egg sinkers. I got it. Look at that. I got it. I didn't even need to have a how-to video. Oh, my Lord. I appreciate that. Songbird in the house. I love that channel name. Thank you very much for coming in. Come on, fish. Well, I was concerned today thinking that it was just going to be nasty. Like yesterday, it was so windy out here and it was cold, so it was nice. Now, I mean, it can get cold. It will get cold. As soon as that sun goes down, it'll definitely be cold. But even yesterday in the sun, like, because the wind was just consistent. And I'm not talking just a breeze. It was like the gusting wind. And it knocked my chair over like 3 different times. It was annoying. Well, I might have to try them. I don't have the right weights um, to put on that type of setup. Um, so I used to, but I think that's where these come with the clip. Get in here. And I just said when I opened this, I didn't want to lose any pieces. And it looks like I did. I swear I was being careful not to lose any pieces. So the little clip, there is one that comes with these so that you can hook your weight on. Unless I stuck it somewhere so it wouldn't fall off. No, I think I dropped it. I was trying to be really careful not to lose it. Maybe I stuck it somewhere. I probably stuck it in my pocket and didn't know it. I stuck it somewhere. Oh, just for that purpose, too, because I didn't want to lose it. Of course, if I dropped it right here, I probably won't ever find it now. So, is the audio okay? Are you guys finding the audio to be kind of muffled a little bit? Because I noticed that I was doing a playback the other day, and it sounded like it might have been a little bit muffled. We got 31 thumbs up. Thank you all very much for that. It's fine. Thanks, Mike. Angie fishing in the house. Woohoo! Nice to see you. Let's see if we can get you modded up in here as well. So I was saying in your live, Angie, the other day, yesterday, I lose track of my time very much. But I am actually going to that outing, that Tennessee outing. I'm going to be there on Monday now. I originally did book to come in on Thursday and then decided I wanted to take the time camping. So I want to be there early. And as far as fishing from the campsite, I did look at it at the Google Maps, but you're right, it's better to look at it in person. But on Google Maps, it looks like you'd have to walk down to the beach. But if we can't fish there, the outing is being held at the other end of that island, where the um primitive camping sites are. So I think that's where most everybody's going to be fishing down there. So yes, I want to camp from my site for sure. So I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before most people. There are some people that are going to be there early, but I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I can fish wherever. But I would like to to uh, be able to fish right down from my site. Hopefully the weather's warmer because it's still dang cold out here. So I looked it up actually. I asked what the average temperature was for Tennessee in May. And so Siri, although she does fib a lot, but she said it would be somewhere around 76 degrees, 80 degrees, or something like that. That would be nice. It's usually nice in May. Awesome. Ah, there you go, Parker. See, I knew it was in the Andes. I saw that you were trying to pick up your sub. So good for you. Congratulations. Good job. And I think I saw Shannon. I was trying to remember, but your friend's name I think is Shannon. So I think I saw her on Cindy's live fishing, and she caught a really big buffalo carp. So hopefully Shannon will be able to come with you, and I'll be able to meet you both. And there'll be so many people there. So hopefully, if you're going to come in hopefully you come in early and you'll camp. That will be great too. Um, and I know you can't do the weekends, but if you're going to be there on Friday, you'll probably meet a whole lot of YouTubers on Friday. Come on, fish. I even gave those some good casts. Okay, so I have not. I've got to. Oh, okay, Angie, great. Yeah, actually, Angie, if you wouldn't mind dropping Shannon's YouTube link, I would be happy to subscribe to her as well. I have not. I wasn't following her, so I haven't been able to get into one of her lives. But I know that she was live in the behind one of your lives. So, and yeah, we'll definitely connect. So I was just saying how nice it was, and it was sunny there for a little bit. But yep, as soon as that sun goes down, whoo, what a change in temperature. Yeah, I can see a little bit of lag on my end, so I'm sorry for the lag. And it could just be sometimes with the cloud cover or lack of cloud cover, it all makes a difference here. It is 5:25 now, so I'm not going to be staying too much later because when that sun goes down, like I said, it'll get really cold. I don't know. I do have my coat and I could put a light out, but I haven't had any bites yet. So it's all dependent, I guess. We got 14 people in here. 31 thumbs up, though. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. It is cold, though, Mike Cole. It is cold. But you know what's funny about it is like this time of year, even the 60-degree days just feels chilly, or it seems chilly to me. And then, but in the summertime, 60 is nice. It's kind of funny for me how that works. 50 likes, make the fish bite. Absolutely. Is that what it's going to take? We could be here a while. All right. So, nope, that brought me to. Okay, Shannon again. Oh, so I can't click on that because it's not a link. So I will. It wouldn't link it. Okay. So Shannon, Shannen. Let's see. Let's see if we can find her. There we go. So usually if you click on the three little dots at the top right of their, I don't know if you're on a computer, but on the phone, you can click on the three dots and copy the link and then just come back and paste the link. But I think I got her here. Oops, it wants to correct the spelling all the time. Let's see. Let's see if this one works. Oh, at work. Yep. No problem, Angie. I forgot you said you work on the weekends. But we hooked up to Shannon, so thank you very much for the link. And thank you for popping in. I'm excited to meet you there at the outing. So get back to work. Absolutely, Richard. Question away. Hey, John boys. All right, so Richard's going to be asking a question here. Whoops, I just bumped myself right out of there. I'll come back. All right, so let me just see if I can get back on the. I don't know why the Nightbot doesn't want to let me adjust anything. Oh, here we go. Now it's letting me, maybe. There we go. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of a timer on the drop in the link thing here, so that's not popping up all the time. All right. Let's see if that. How much do the species you catch where you are now compare to where you were different? That's a great question, actually. So actually, it's not any different. Not not from South Carolina to here. So in South Carolina, we still have the chim cats, blue cat flatheads. They were the same. Bluegill, the same. So I don't think there was a lot of difference there. Um, the New Hampshire didn't have they didn't have the catfish that I'm aware of. We have hornpout there, which is a it's a catfish, but it's just a smaller version. I think they call them mudfish here. I don't know if that's even the same thing or not. Hopefully that answered the question. But yeah, I haven't between here and South Carolina, where it only is about 5 hours away for where I was in Myrtle Beach. So it's not a whole lot of difference. I am on Kerr Lake and I am at Rudd's Creek. All right. I finally got the Nightbot to come up so I don't have to drop the time. You can set timers so when it's dropping certain things, it's not doing it repeatedly time after time. So hopefully that'll help with that a little bit. So my Traverse, I was um you would have to ask me that. Mm, I don't know actually where I am in comparison to the dam. Um, that would be an LGBASS question, and he's not with me to tell you that. Um, I don't know. Rudd's Creek. I'm at Rudd's Creek Recreational Area, and then the campground is across the street. But I think if I keep going down river, I would get to the dam. So yes, I think I'm above that dam, Kerr Lake Dam. I'm between dams. Damn it! I don't even know. Now that's Lake Gas, and that's between dams. I don't know. You just made me. Now I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to learn that so that I'll know the answer the next time. Thank you very much. If you're on curve, then you're above. Yeah, I had the right answer. Thank you. Yeah, because the dam. If I keep going down river this way, I believe that's what will take me to the dam. And I'm only thinking about that because if I go up the highway, I have to take a right in order to head over to where the dam is. So. I thought I just heard a bell, but I'm not seeing anything up there moving. I have looked up the wells, Richard. Those are beautiful looking catfish. I have used minnows, so I did actually go catfishing with the minnows, and minnows were great for bass fishing as well. And I only just did that. I think the first time I ever did that was down in South Carolina. So I had never done that before, but I learned how to hook them so that you can get them through the lip, up through the nose. I've learned a lot. I've actually learned a lot, and it's because of all of you that have helped me through so many different stages and phases. So I appreciate it so much. And learning these bait casters and how they work. Tom helped me, show me how they work and all that. And then I bought some. So now it's just a matter of me getting out here on a regular basis and casting. And so I really feel like I did a pretty decent job. For me, what I found is like the spinning reel. I don't necessarily I'm making sure now with these bait casters, I'm kind of casting upward and out, and that seems like it gets it out farther for me. And if I go too low, it's just like hits the water real short. So trying to get it up and out there, and I'm I'm just gonna keep trying. I think if I keep putting the work into it and keep trying it, eventually I'll get efficient. We'll see. Fish with Esh. Yes, fishing with catfish. Absolutely. Or fishing for catfish, not with them. Well, I might be fishing with them. They could be out there eating, but no. That was the plan anyway, but it just doesn't look like I'm going to get any bites here. Now, Tom, I believe, is going to be fishing from the home dock on Lake Gaston, my friend Tom. And hopefully he'll hook into some fish today. Definitely seems like I'm fishing with a chicken. Normally we're fishing with bluegill. And I think we would have better luck with the bluegill. I'll probably come back here and try it with the bluegill over the course of the season. But Rudd's Creek runs into Butcher's Creek, which is 9 miles from the dam. Yeah, but that still didn't answer whether I'm above or below the dam, Tom. Damn it. I know I'm above the dam. Um, huge things. Yes. Hornpout are black bullheads. That's what I thought. Somebody told me they were like bullhead. I have seen the Wells cat. Actually, there was a tank, and it was in Myrtle Beach at the aquarium. That's the first. I think that maybe that wasn't a Wells. Is there a red? Is there a red catfish or red something catfish? I think it was from like Asia or something. I really don't know what I'm talking about right now. So it looks like I'm frozen on this end. I don't know if it's my phone or the actual stream is frozen. Oh, maybe it's just because I paused it. Silly girl. So Fish with Ash says went a whole year before I ever got a striper. It's all about the grind. That's right. And I'll tell you, striper fishing, I love striper fishing. And I had never caught one in New Hampshire. I've been a few times, but I never really put in the effort to catch them. I was usually with somebody else that was catching them. So my actual first striper fish came when I moved here to Virginia, and it was on our home dock, Tom's Tom's home dock, Tom and Michelle. Um, but it wasn't intentional. We were fishing for blue cats, and we picked up the striper. It was amazing. I loved it. Rylan, hello. I have not caught anything. It's been very quiet here. I don't know how long. I've been live. It says just over an hour now. That's not a very long time, I guess, when you're sitting for catfish. Um, but I'm fishing with chicken, which typically we're fishing with bluegill, but today I'm fishing with chicken, so it's not really too much of a surprise that it's slow. Red tail. Thank you, Mike Cole. The red tail, that sounds right. That's probably what I saw. I don't think I saw. I think the only time I saw the Welsh was when I looked it up online, but the red tail was in the tank, and that's a real pretty fish. A small one, Richard Jones, compared to the Wells. Yeah, we definitely don't have anything like that here. We have the blue cats, flatheads, channel cats, and then in the ocean we have. I think they're called sailfish in the ocean, if that's correct. But they also have poisonous spines and stuff. So 200 pounds. Yikes. Yes, it's 5:40 now, so this is probably going to drop off. I'm probably going to look to close this down, and only because definitely. Well, actually, it's not really windy. I guess I could get my light if I wanted to try sitting here. Maybe I will. Because when I'm done here, I'm done. I'm going to be done for the night. So maybe I'll just grab my jacket and uh, a light, and we'll sit out here for a little bit and see if anything else pops up. Maybe as night falls, maybe I'll have a better chance of getting something into the dusk. It just looks like I'm lagging a little bit on my phone. It looks a little laggy. But I'm going to go get my jacket and step off here for a little bit, just because I'm going to go grab my lights from the car. Because it's not going to be very long, and it's going to be dark for sure. So you guys watch these rods. Well, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to move this just a hair. I'm going to leave the earpiece down here so you don't have to hear me clanking around up there. My jacket was already down here. The good news, I found the clip that I was looking for that I didn't want to lose. It's right here. All right, so we got some lights. We'll see. If it gets too cold, I'm going to call it quits. My cold will tell me it's not cold. All right, we got 35 thumbs up. Thank you all so much for the thumbs up. Hugging and stuff. Hello. Oh, it's not. It is though. I gotta go back and make everybody moderators. It just came to my attention today that when doing vertical lives, the Nightbot, when it drops the links, you can't click on them. So um, I just like it. My cold sticks gummies on his tatas, but oh, we the judge. If you haven't checked out Mike's OnlyFans page, the pier fishing, I will not be on any piers. But the dock, Tom, I think, is going to be going down and fishing on the dock. We just got to get Tom to do some live streams. Yeah. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Fidget. I fidget all the time. Fidget, fidget, fidget. All right. So the left rod, it does look longer because the base couldn't get it fully inserted into the ground. It's in there pretty tight though, but there's some rock under there. So yeah, you're right. Good eye, Richard Jones. I keep bouncing my stuff right out. The doc, yes. So now I too see Randy. Thank you again also for being a channel member. Mike Trevez also being a Team X member. And LGBASS is the ultimate fan, ultimate member. So we appreciate that as well. But what I'm noticing, I can see clearly on the phone are the hearts next to your name. I think that's awesome. I love that. The purple hearts. I love the purple hearts. So, so yeah, Randy, the last I was here, yeah, yes, actually, the last time I did the vertical live, I was here, but I was on um, the other space. The other spot over there, each time that I've been there, I had one takedown each time, but I didn't end up hooking up. But it's really mucky over there. I mean, really bad. So like, I was just in the mud. This over here was much drier, so I figured I'd sit here and try this. Oh, it looks like I'm going to lose my battery life, so I might not be sitting out here anyway. For some reason, it's not charging. Really not sure. It should have been charging. It's plugged in. Well, we might only be live as long as this thing stays up. I don't know. I'm having trouble with my devices not charging. My phone's got the charge, but that would mean I'd have to close out and come back in. But it looks like, again, on my end, it looks like I'm lagging a little bit too. So I'm going to just unplug and see if I can. We might die. We might cut out like super, like all of a sudden just be gone. Bloop. This would probably be a great spot to sit. Um, I would probably feel okay sitting here at night, but it does get super dark, like super dark. But yeah, I don't know why I'm on my iPad and it doesn't seem like it's charging because it just gave me the low battery indicator. So it's very possible we're just gonna. The battery backup has enough on it. It's just not the cord is not charging it apparently, and I think it just has something to do with the connection. But I can't even see if it's taking a charge. But if you guys want me to stay a little bit, I could try that. But again, it does look like I'm lagging now. Come on, fish. We got 35 thumbs up, so thank you very much for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And again, I'll apologize right up front if we crash. But if we do, maybe I'll try to come back and maybe I'll try to come back in the horizontal feed for Mike Cole. Mike Cole's been a trooper. I know he doesn't like them, the vertical feeds, but I figured I'd try them, mix it up here and there. So um, if the iPad absolutely crashes out, I'll come back and we'll try it the other way. But the problem I'm having is, again, for some reason, my cords don't want to charge anything. They don't charge the phone. They're not charging the iPad. It would on occasion, and then on and off or something. So I think it's the cord. And I have two of the same cord. That's right. In fact, well, where I was in the muck over there, I think there's a feeding station or something of that nature. Now, I don't know if they do that this time of year, but there's a buoy or something, and I believe there's a feeding station over that way. And that it could be that the fish are frequenting that area because it was a feeding station. Um, and so far over here, I haven't had any bites. But again, I sat for a couple hours yesterday, and I did have a nice takedown. I just didn't hook up. Yeah, it was a lot of muck, Mike Cole, for sure. My muck boots got mucky. Uh, I know, and if I go over there, I know, like I said, I was there yesterday, and it's a mess. It's a mess all over my gear, um, on my rods, because I had the muck was like up in the butt end of my rods, so it's just really messy. Ain't mucking around. We're not mucking around today. But I kind of would like to. I mean, I'd like to come back just to put the light on the rods. I think that always looks really good when they're really lit up. But even if I did that, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't have the thing to go horizontal. Well, maybe I can. I'll have to see how that works. We'll have to work that out, but we'll wait and see if this iPad crashes. I don't think it's charging. It was, and then I apparently it stopped at some point because it gave me the low battery life. Mike Cole, potty mouth. I see hearts. Hate when that happens. I did say it. You're right. You're right. Yep, there it goes. Low battery life again. It's just up on the screen. It's gonna crash. Yeah, kayaking is really good out here for sure. Mine's not set up for fishing though. Yeah, it's fine, but my iPad's gonna die. We're gonna crash. It's gonna be a hard. We're done. So maybe I should just end this now, and I'll try to come back up in a minute. I'm gonna probably take a potty break and see if I can. Of course, my iPhone, I can't charge that out here either. So I can run it on the iPhone for as long as my iPhone will hold up. But do you want me to come back in the horizontal format? I did this with the vertical, so we could certainly try I think we could try the horizontal format. So I'll see if I can get resituated here, and I'll put my phone. The only thing for me there is I wouldn't be able to read my chat like I can here. Get out in the middle and drag. Come on, fish. I don't know if I'll get any bites over here. Tom will probably hook up on the dock. We just gotta get him to go live. Randy says I'm here for horizontal, vertical, or whichever. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna close out of this one because I think I am going to crash here anyway. So I will try to get myself set up and come back up and see if we can do the night thing for a little bit. I'm not gonna stay very long because I got to pack up all my stuff um, and go to work tomorrow as well. So, but we'll try this for a little bit and see what happens. So I will see you shortly. Hopefully, I'll see you guys back in chat. Time to take a potty break, do whatever you got to do, and then come back. Okay, we'll see ya. I'm going to see if I can hook this up. Ta ta.